Hi guys, we're going to go ahead and take notes on the extension for lesson 3.2, and we're going to be factoring an expression. But more specifically, we're going to be factoring out a coefficient. A coefficient is the number in front of the variable. It's telling you how many of the variables you have. So in the first example, we have 2x minus 18. We're going to identify 2 as the coefficient. And when we're saying factor, we're doing the reverse distributive property. So 2 is going to be the number that's going to be factored out. So I need to go ahead and work backwards. 2 times what is 2x? Well, 2 times x is 2x. Now, subtraction or a negative, so I knew there's a subtraction or a negative within the parentheses. 2 times what is negative 18? 2 times 9. So I have 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 9 is negative 18. I have just factored out the coefficient. In this part, the coefficient is negative 4 in my second example. So negative 4 is in front. And I have negative 4 times what is negative 4p? And that is p. So negative 4 times p is negative 4p. And negative 4 times what is negative 6? Well, in this case, a negative times a positive is going to be a negative. So negative 4 times 4 is 16. One of the tricky things is you got to pay attention to the variables here, and then you actually have to do the distributive property to check to see if you get the original expression. So negative 4 times p is negative 4p. Negative 4 times 4 is negative 16. So that is now factoring out the coefficient. The next part is factoring out the coefficient when it's a half. So 1/2. 1/2 times what is 1/2 x? X. 1/2 times what is 10? So half of something is 10. Some of you are going to say 5, but the actual answer is positive 20. If you were to go ahead and check it, half of x is half x. Half of 20 is 10. If you wrote 5 here, half of 5 would be 2.5, not your 10. So, factoring an expression, you take out the coefficient, and then you work backwards through the distributive property. So here, you've just factored out a coefficient in these 3 examples.